Open up Genesis, A Battle of Champions. Jalarian 2nd edition. Pretty fancy box. Nice little promo card at the top there. Alright, let's do this. Let's check out the Baruch card, promo card. Jalarian 2nd edition promo card. Even has that kind of cool imprint going on. Maybe I'll take it out of this. It's pretty reflective. Oh no, taking the promo card out. Ooh, heaven forbid. There we go. So we got the beckon. So this is a summon card. Blitz. So as soon as you summon onto the board, I'll go over how the game kind of plays and stuff later on after we open some packs. So you pretty much have what it is, summon, so how to summon it, any triggers, and then its action. So fire attack, 4 damage. So that's pretty cool. I'll put it back in its sleeve here. Boom, promo card, free card. Always nice to get free cards. Boom. So put that over there. And let's open this bad boy up and see what we get. So this game has been available for quite a few years. I've recently jumped into it in the last, I guess, 6 months ago. I really like it because you actually have to like move your cards around the board and try to, it's all about positioning. Can I even open this? Shh, I might have scratched the box. So you really have to pay attention like which way your cards are facing in order to do different attacks and spells and stuff. So it's not just like, oh, I play this card and do 5 damage to you. Or you play this card and do this card and then this card. Right? It's like, oh, let me put down a land card. Let me put down an energy card. No, it's a lot more intuitive, and it's actually very cinematic when you're playing the game and stuff and what you can do. Like literally you can do a seismic toss. You can pick up your opponent's either player or other monster and throw them around the map. Like it's awesome. And the card for seismic toss is amazing. Hopefully we'll see one in this box. That's definitely my favorite of my card. Favorite of mine is seismic toss. It's just fun to do. All right, here we go. Starting off with some angel packaging. And again, it's always nice to get packs that are kind of different art. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 from the left side. Move that over there. And let's open this up. Nope. That trick's not going to work. Oh great, now I'm going to be struggling opening up packs on stream. Wow, these are very dense packs. All right, 30 minutes later. All right, this is just gonna be a stream about me struggling to even open up a single pack. All right, be careful with the X-Acto knife. There we go. And use a knife. There we go. Let's put the art over there, and we start with Lion Mane Rabbit. It's a beckon, so you summon it. And place Lion Mane Rabbit into a spot adjacent to you, facing the same direction as you, then exert it. This guy's pretty funny because you can like hop onto opponents and then deals them damage. So that's just our common. I'm going to kind of organize it off to the side here. There you go, landslide. So you can kind of see this is the caster, and then this kind of red dots are everywhere that it will hit. So this is a very powerful card. Cast, and you can paralyze if a champion or someone has been dealt damage by landslide, then exert them and they gain stun. Nice. And it even tells you what stun does at the bottom as well, which is really nice. This champion or summon cannot move or rotate. Obviously that's a big deal, so you can easily flank people. Flame Jet. And like the art is pretty amazing. I'm going to try to get less glare here and a little bit of focus. Seems a little, oh, there we go. There you go. That is pristine right there. Deal 2 fire damage. Pretty basic. Unhinge. All champions shuffle their thoughts into their timelines. So yeah, your deck is your timeline, and your thoughts are the cards in your hand, because you play as the champion. So pretty much your stamina is coincided with your timeline, right? So as you use your cards, you're extinguishing your timeline. And you also have aura slash like kind of a mana reserve, which is represented by this kind of funky A there. So this will cost 8 aura, 8 mana for simplicity's sake. Ooh, a sandstorm. You deal 4 earth damage. We got Barak Naga. Look at that snake dragon thing. If a champion is dealt damage by Barak Naga, then they may pay 3 stamina, otherwise exert them. And still vigor. Like good quality cards, yeah, and like love this game. I always have so much fun playing this game. Underworld dealings. Look at the top X cards of your timeline. Put one of those. So you cost your life, so you can see the top cards of your timeline. That's pretty interesting. And then, so this is your token card. So if you need to, if an effect has, summon Skeletal Warrior, this is what the token's for. And then there's also kind of the aura card on the back. So you can use it to keep track of your aura, or use it as a token card. Keep that up there so we know. Oh, there's our rare card. Just mood on. If you can only play this card with resurrectability if another summon has been killed. So either you can kill someone else's summon, or you can kill your own summon to summon this guy. So there's like a lot of kind of play going on, trying to figure out like, oh, I really want to summon this guy, so I'll just kill my own dude. Boom, summon him, have kind of a big beast. 4 health, doing drain attack. Wow, that's pretty good. So yeah, there's like so many combinations, and like just like the different combos that you can kind of trigger in this game are really fun. Vorpal Blade. Deal 2 holy damage. If champion or summon is dealt damage by Vorpal Blade, it does not have holy weakness, and it does not have holy weakness. It gains holy weakness. So then any other follow-up holy attacks will do more damage. Arcane Blast. Oh, look at that. Chain Lightning? Who doesn't like Chain Lightning? Deal 3 electric damage to a target in Chain Lightning's awareness, so straight in front of you. Then you get to deal 2 electric damage to a target around the first target. And then you deal 1 electric damage to a target around the second target. So literally, let's act it out here. Boom. So we have this guy right here. And we have this guy right here. We don't have a champion card yet. So let's just say this guy's the champion. I'm going to play Chain Lightning. I can attack this guy for 3 damage. This guy for 2. And then I could attack this guy for 1. So just boom, 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 or it could be here or here. Or again, you can chain it back. Do 3 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage. So there's lots of options you can have when you play your cards. Because I messed up my sorting because I wanted to show it off. All right, there you go. Got my sorting back. All right, and then we have Displace. Move to a spot and displaces awareness. So like you can use this card. So as an action, you have swift abilities, which you can kind of do it as a reaction to people's things. So there's also, similar to like Magic the Gathering and other card games, there's a stack that gets built. So you can do like counter, right? Like, oh, you're gonna do seismic toss. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna move away, and then oh yeah, you're gonna move away. Well I'm going to shoot you with my bow from this character. So you can kind of like just keep countering each other and stuff, which gets pretty ridiculous and pretty awesome. So it just builds this giant chain of like different events happening. Oh, I dodged this. Okay, I dodged that arrow, but then this guy hit me because I landed beside him, and then I struck him. So like it becomes very thematic and stuff as you play through the battle. Ooh, 100th Thera. Thera. It's like a giant lion. Only 1 health though. Not a very strong lion. All right, pack 1. Nothing too crazy or interesting from that one. Though Vorpal Blade. I've been meaning to get some of these. All right, moving to pack number 2. I'll try to explain less of the game until we get to like the end of the packs. Let's see if I can finally open one with my hands. Nope, tore it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It's already going better. So, Select of Amnesia. All champions with more than 5 cards in their thoughts must discard them down to 5. Usually this game is usually 1v1, but there are like 2v2 like team modes, free-for-all modes and stuff too. And the cards reflect that too, so you don't really be like, oh, how does this card work in multiplayer, kind of like other games. Right, so everything requires either as an opponent or summon and or champion. So it becomes very like neutral or ally, which means your summons and or other people's summons. So things like that. Diabolical Roar. Silver-legged recluse. That's a creepy looking bug. Basic attack, only 1. Super cheap to summon. And then teleportation. Place yourself on any spot facing any direction. This card's so funny. You play this near the beginning of the game. Someone thinks they're safe in a corner somewhere. Boom, teleport behind them, and then you do whatever big lightning attack or fire blast you want to do, and you just totally hit them in the opening. It's awesome. Or you teleport and start placing down your summons. It's hilarious when people like think they're safe and then you teleport around the map, or you teleport your people around the map. Oh, it's so much fun. You got Oten, finding it out. You can only play Oten if you are being targeted. Right, so some obviously abilities target you specifically, or like, you know, hits everyone in the awareness. So it's not necessarily targeting a single person. So like cards like this are only, you know, good in some situations, but most of the time you're being targeted. Breath of Jalara, area heal. So there you go, you can heal stuff. Urticating Tarantula. There you go. If you're afraid of spiders, you can kill a bunch of spiders. Spiders can be your friends. You can make a spider deck. Oh, we had Chain Lightning, now we have Forked Lightning. You deal 3 electric damage to everything in Forked Lightning's awareness. So you can kind of see the V up here. So you got really to position yourself in order to hit those 2 targets, right? So you're here and you're hitting here and here. So you got to really position yourself around and figure out the best opportunity to use it. Again, you can push people, you can pull people. The stuff you can do. Oh. Boom. Our first champion, Erica. So her health is 18. Her aura, aka mana, is 150. And then this is like her like stamina reduction. Some cards aren't just aura based. Sometimes they like drain your stamina. I think there's a different term for it. Some heroes or champions will have like a reduction to that if cards flip over your timeline, decks, you know, cards from your deck. So she has a cool ability that she just constantly conjures these tigers. Just boom, there you go. You exert her in 9 mana. Boom, you have a tiger on the field now. So you just kind of do that every turn. You just have like a little army going on. All right, put the champion up there underneath the tokens. Archon of Vigor. So he's a summon. Oh, he's a rare. When Archon of Vigor enters the arena, everything adjacent to it gains 2. So this also affects your opponent. It's like things like that you gotta like be really careful. Like, oh, do I really want to heal my opponent's summon? But I need to heal my own summon. Oh, so fun stuff. And then you can have like a fire hyena going on. It's all damage dealt to Lightless to Vicina Senna by abilities is reduced by 1. So yeah, sometimes they have like unique effects. I'm gonna have to move my hand. There we go. So gut punch. Literally, you can just run up to someone and punch them in the gut. What other game can you do that? So there you go. and you stun the person. So right, this one doesn't cost aura, it costs 4 cards from your timeline. So if a champion or summon is dealt damage by gut punch, then they gain stun until the end of the round. And I really love how, like, again, everything you need to know is right on the cards. It tells you how to use them, what things are. Boom, stun. The champion or summon cannot move or rotate. And then there's even some flavor text. Wait your turn, I'll get to you later. Boof. Stun the guy so he can't move and he goes after somebody else. And then again, you got like these cool maneuvers like leap that allow you to move. So again, like you're moving a whole space, like you're skipping a step space in order to move, which is awesome. So again, you can move out of the weight of an attack, you can move into an attack, move to a spot and leaps awareness. Well, this one's an action, so you kind of like would leap into an attack or a spot to attack, or, well, you can still use it to get out if you are in a bad position before the end of your turn. There you go, you got shoulder hop. So yeah, picture yourself in a spot in shoulder hops awareness. So yeah, so you can like hop onto the same space as somebody. So that way they can't attack you if you're in the same space as them. So that means they have to maneuver out and around. So it can really mess people up. Then Shadow Claw, Dark Attack 3. All right, we got our first champion of that pack. Here we go. I'm gonna probably speed things up a little bit here. Because apparently 1 in 17 packs has a foil card, and that's a new thing they're doing for the 2nd edition. So any card can be a foil. So man, like Vorpal Blade being a foil would be amazing. All right, we got a little turkey dude called Redite. So yeah, there's like different elements. Pretty basic. A little creature to summon. Oh, see, there we go, on the Bayou. And Skeleton Warrior. Beckon, basic attack 1, nice and cheap. And then, yeah, so you have Beckon, range attack. So there's things that do have the fly keyword or flight keyword. So you need things that have range in order to hit them. And you can see that you can hit, range attack 2. So he has 2 slots he can attack people from. So you can pick which one. Pretty sure it's not both. Oh, there we go. We're getting all the fancy maneuvers. Backflip, move to a spot and backflip's awareness, so you can back up. Boom, dodge out of the way. Oh, you're gonna attack me? You're gonna gut punch me? I'm gonna backflip and then poke you in the face. Or you can backflip and then gut punch somebody. Sadistic illusion. You can only play sadistic illusion if you are being targeted. So decoy, yeah. So another way to get around, especially if you're being attacked from a really weird spot. Usually by like, maybe again, forked lightning, chain lightning. This would be a good card to like get away from that. Air pillar. So another cool thing is you can actually have like blockades or like structures on the field. So you can have pillars. You could have fog. Like pits, traps, that if someone interacts with it in some way, either placed or thrown on top of it, they take damage. Air pillar, pretty much everything else on or adjacent to air pillar without air weakness gains air weakness. So if you want to build a deck with lots of air attacks, put a couple of these down on the field, and then you just do bonus damage to all the other creatures around it. Oh! Full art bolt shot. Epic rare. Look at that art. Now it's a little bit more red in person, unfortunately. There's a little bit more yellow at the top too. Obviously my phone's making it a little bit white, more white balance, but man. Area range attack. Putting that one over there. That's full art. And what's also cool is that the champions are kind of like double sided. So you have the full art on the back. And then the side you would use in gameplay. So here's a new champion. At the beginning of the round, draw a card. So Nubia is really good about drawing extra cards at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of each round. 20 life, 150. We might as well just kind of bring up Erica here, just kind of compare and contrast. Alright, so Erica has 2 less health, but they both have the same amount of aura and stuff, but their abilities are a little bit different. Being able to draw cards is pretty powerful. And then puppet control. Target enemy summon in puppet control's awareness with X chi cost or less becomes your ally. So the more life you sacrifice, you sacrifice life to control your opponent's summon. So obviously the higher cost the creature, the more you're going to end up paining your life. But then again, you can be like, oh, I'm going to puppet you. And you literally rotate the card and then attack your opponent's. Right, if your opponent has like some type of dragon or really big creature down, you sacrifice a lot of health, but boom, you're doing hopefully 6-7 damage to your opponent and maybe even killing them, right? How awesome would that be to end the game and just be like, oh, I have no summons? Okay, I'll take yours and kill you with it. You know, take control of the giant scorpion and, sting him to death. Like a flight. So attach flight as a skill, so you can actually give your champions like skills and enchantments and stuff. So you may move on to a spot even if it is occupied. So usually you can't normally move into a spot unless there's a card or something that forces you to move into a spot with somebody else. But this means you can just you're never blocked by really anything. You can just float around and go any space you want. And then now we're going to the Jalarian Hound. Pretty basic. 3 life, 3 attack, not bad. Oh, if you ever wanted a bull that shoots water out of its horns, here you go. A water attack. Manther. Oh yeah, the Draconis of Vixen. Good old fox. Not too strong, but pretty cheap. So again, you can spam the board with a lot of cheap little, just overwhelm your opponent with little creatures, and so they just have to keep taking down waves of enemies in order to get to you. You can teleport and dodge a lot, or you can just go all in guns blazing, punching, throwing. Alright, well that was a pretty awesome pack. We got a full art bolt shot. That's what I'm talking about. I should have brought sleeves out here to sleeve that one. I'll have to do it after the video. Oh, there we go. Apparently the first pack was the hardest. It gets easier after that. Oh, we got a genie going on here. Dalajin. Push. Move a target in its awareness 1 spot away from it. So literally you just put a couple of these guys away and just start pushing people wherever you want onto your pits, Inferno Pits, into your near your pillars. Whoa, what the Paiwanad. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Decay at the end of each round. Oh, it loses health. It's pretty costly, but it's 6 life, so last 6 rounds. 4 damage is quite a bit in this game. And the teleportation. Oh, there's Rampage. Is that our first duplicate? Rampage toss. Now this is what I'm talking about. Literally, look at that. That person's throwing that person around like nobody's business. So basic attack, so it does damage as well as you're throwing somebody. If a champion or summon is dealt damage by Rampage Toss, then you may place it on any spot around you. So as long as you deal damage to them, you can put them behind you, you can put them in front of them, to your left, to your right, and just oh, hey, I'm going to put you over here so this other guy can attack you. Boom. Amazing. Love it. Well, now we got some Mystical Spear. You deal 3 holy damage to a target in Mystical Spear's awareness. So you have kind of the cast, you have more spells that you can just again, if you just want to build a full mage and do lightning and mystical spears and other type of magical attacks, you can do it in this game. And look at that, that's pretty good. Like 3 spots. 2 other targets. So you only get to pick one of those slots, but hey, it's a range attack. There's not many of those in this game. Then you got like a decoy rabbit. So yeah, if you're being targeted, you can like pretty much like ninjutsu, you know, Naruto yourself, but instead of like it being a log or something, it's a rabbit. So you can move, put the rabbit there, boom, done. It was just a little rabbit. And you're just doing, you know, whip people with your whip smash. Heavy range attack, 3. Desperation modifier. If you're at 8 health or less, then you deal an additional 2 earth damage to any target in Whiplash's awareness. Exert yourself. Ooh, big attack. Hit 2 people if you're 8 or less. You just embrace. You get to heal 4. You heal. Healing cards is always good. Ooh. If you wanted to be a fire mage. Oh, did you see that card? Did you see it? Oh, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. So, new champion, Idris. Heavy attack, fireball. Deal 2 fire damage to a target in the arena. So, like, literally, no matter where your opponent is, as long as you pay this cost, you can hit them for 2 fire damage. 25 life, 125. So, as you can see, definitely not as much aura, but a lot more life. So, obviously, the fireball costing 5 each time, that's pretty expensive. Here we go. We got an angel. Angel of Retribution. So it's flight and aerial. So flight allows you to move onto the same space as somebody else. But aerial is the one that only allows you to get hit by range attacks. So I know these cards were really sought after. So I'm finally glad I have one. I think that might be my second one. So I don't have many of them. And in this game, you can have as many copies of a card as you want in your deck. So it's not 4 of each, 4 Angels of Retributions. If you want 8, if you want 10, there's a way to like limit some cards to some degree into your deck. It's a 50 card deck. It has to be 50 cards, and it has to be under 250 chi. So this number here is kind of like more of like the cost or power of the card. So this is 8 chi. So you could have as many Angel Retributions as you can as long as you're under 250 chi. Oh, it's a dual card. Okay. Dual faction. All right, now we got the Malfeasance. Target champion Malfeasance's awareness reveals the top card of their timeline and then sends it to their memories. And then you lose life equal to the revealed cards. 22. That's powerful. And it's costly, but it can definitely teleport in front of someone and then use this. Like, they can't avoid that. Ooh, and now we got another Djinn. Air attack. Now we got a snake. Water attack. And then a lion. Good old shoulder hop. All right, that's 4 packs, and we got an angel. I'll move the angel up there. We got a full art card. Bolt shot, epic, rare. 3 champions. 1 token card. That's pretty good. Let's see what the right side has to offer. And of course, if you have any questions or want to see any specific card or any more information, whatever it may be, feel free to post in the chat there. Oh, there we go. Got this one open finally. Man, these are some tough booster packs to open. Alrighty. Got another turkey. Baha. Martial Sentry. Skeleton Warrior. Oh, there we go. We got Water Pillar. So you can do some extra water damage. Got another Tarantula. peripheral vision. So this actually allows it to rotate. So if someone's trying to attack you from like your left side, the skeleton's trying to attack Idris here. Idris is facing like that. Then I could play it right. So this person declares their attack, goes onto the stack. I can play this as a response. So I can rotate. They can do another thing to instigate it, or if they're like, no more response, then I can be like, all right, I'm going to rotate and then I'm going to attack. And then you resolve the stack with, whatever actions on the top. So this can actually like kind of help you to like rotate and be able to do other things. Or if you need to rotate in order to play another card, because it has to be in front, your awareness has to be in front of you. So anything that allows you to like move or rotate around is very handy, because that's what this game is all about. Ooh, we have an epic Nuzu. Oh, there you go. That one's going to explain the game. So this is a token card. It says Tin Aura. But it also kind of shows you the breakdown of the flow of the game. So it's not just like, oh, I'm going to attack then move. You always have to move and rotate, or move, or stay. And then you get to go to your main phase. So if you move, it kind of skips down to the bottom. So you can only do like swift or quick actions, and then end of round. So you actually go back. It's kind of like turns, but you go back and forth constantly. So you move one person, I move one person, you move another person, I move another person, back and forth until everyone is kind of exerted or exhausted. So there's another token. Hydrolus. Fire attack. Oh, so this is like a card you can do two different ones. So you can either do a fire attack or a water attack. So if you do a fire attack, you get stunned. If you do the water attack, you can push people around. Yeah, it's not showing red very well. This is really like orangey here. Oh. I guess that's, the card seems to be fine, so that just seems to be some debris from when they cut it. Cool. Secret find, guys. Found the Easter egg. Demon's Rage. What the heck is going on? This is like pumpkin fire going on, like, fire from inside the pumpkin. Like, it's really orange, it's bright, it's vibrant, it's going crazy. Do I farther away? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Area, range, dark attack, 4. So you just deal massive damage to everybody in that space. In all those red spaces, boom! You're getting swarmed by a bunch of people. Demon's Rage. Got a hound. Oh, another water buffalo. Fox. Good old gut punch. Punch him in the gut. When in doubt, punch him in the gut. I'll never expect it. I was like, what did I do with the 4-packs? Oh, there. I'll put them right there so you can kind of enjoy the art on them. All right, let's get another full art card, maybe a foil. We got a lot of packs to go. We probably saw quite a few cards, so obviously I'm not going to go over too much with cards that we see. Yeah, I need all the rampage tosses. Adrenaline. Remove all exert tokens on you. So it's a good way to get back in the fight once you're already exerted. Install vigor, so you can like bump up your summons and stuff. Air Pillar. Breath of Jalara. Heal. Whoa, is this... We got a foil. We have a Guardian of Balance foil. No, dude, this is a beautiful foil. It even comes up on the camera really well. It's a little bit like, not super flashy, like kind of subtle compared to a lot of other card games, but man, like I do like it. It's just like right across the whole card, you get the rainbow effect going on. Oh yeah, there you go, there's the rainbow effect going on. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's this weird like layer to it too. In person, it looks really interesting. Like it's almost like it's like above the card. Oh yeah, there's our foil. Oh, dude, it looks so good. It almost seems like a shutter of the camera in real life. It's interesting. Oh, as I blind myself. Oh man, Guardian Balance. Beckon, Day of Peace. When Guardian of Balance enters the arena, prevent all damage dealt this round. This entire round, not just not just the turn, the round. You mean like, boom, you can no longer deal damage to me. Like, look how good that looks. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I should totally have brought my sleeves out. I totally did not. I was unprepared, apparently. We've got another champion, Long. So we can see 28 health, which is quite a bit, but the lowest aura we've seen so far with 100. Kier, target in your awareness gains 2 life, so he's really good about buffing his allies. Meteorite. Oh, dude, can I get it so you can just, oh, there you go. Oh, look at that beautiful art of just meteors coming down. Like, how cool is this? You can just be like, oh yeah, right. Oh, okay, you have a silly dragon. Boom! I'm gonna summon a fucking meteorite from the sky. So you have like 3 different casts that you can do, depending on what you want to do. Deal 2 earth damage to everything on target spot, or you can deal 3 earth damage to everything on and around target spot, or you can deal 5 damage to everything. Just everything on the map just takes 5 damage, including me, including you. We're all gonna take some damage. Let's see if I can get the text a little bit more focused. There you go. So like, it has no awareness because you can attack any spot on the map you want. So you just pick a target. I want right there, and then boom, 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 boom. Awesome. Snake. Another flight. Another lion. So like, yeah, having like 3, 4, 5 duplicates is like exactly like pretty much 4 or 5 is what you want. If not even more. I know a lot of people play like 8 angels, or like, you play 5 shoulder hops in your deck, so you can just constantly hop around, depending on what you want to do. Oh, that was awesome. There's our foil. We got it, guys. We got our foil. A little bendy, but not bad. I'm happy with that. It's not bad. I'm gonna have it in a sleeve, so. Oh, now I'll just have to build the deck around that. Oh, these packs are crazy. Maybe there's a trick I'm just not aware of to open these packs up. So we got another rabbit. Let me adjust my camera just a bit here so it can be a little bit more comfortable to hold it. Selective amnesia. Oh, there we go. We got some tornado winds. Negate targeted attack ability. Boom. Your ability doesn't exist anymore. You can't hurt me if your attack doesn't exist. Malicious persuasion. Lambs for the slaughter. You can only play lamb for the slaughter if you are being targeted. So another way to like decoy into a very interesting awareness. Upheaval cast. You deal 3 earth damage to a target on people's awareness, and then you stun them. Gotta love when you can stun so they can't move, especially if they haven't gone, is like they haven't moved their summoner champion yet, then you're like, ha, you can't move or rotate. Oh, found another one. I guess we're lucky. Oh man, we are lucky. Boom, Kun. Heavy holy damage. Well, holy attack. Flight and dash. So this guy can actually like move twice. Or up to 3 times during the move phase. So like, yes, let's just look at this art. See, it's quite bright on the screen, but it's actually like, shadows are really good on the card in real life. Boom, second angel. Oh man, there we go. Revenge of the Phoenix. Execute. Prevent all damage dealt to you by target attack ability that is targeting you. Execute. If you have prevented damage with Revenge of the Phoenix, then you may deal X fire damage. Or X is the damage prevented by fire Revenge of the Phoenix. So you block damage, negate it, and then you deal that same damage back to your opponent. Jalarian Mist. This is a really good like defensive ability. All spots in Jalarian Mist's awareness are considered occupied, so no one can get close to you. Unless they have flight. Thunderstruck. You deal 5 electric damage to a target in Thunderstruck's awareness. Holy jeez. That is some intense awareness. You only get to pick one spot though. Inferno Ghoul, fire attack 2. And then another Djinn. Alright, throw that off to the side. Here we go. We got Silver-Legged Recluse. Oh, there you go. Gut punch, and now we have left hook. Gut punch, left hook. Oh man, this game's awesome. Arcane Shield, so you can block some damage. Then one of those. Wind Slash. Range air attack 2, so you can just like hit 2 people. Earth Pillar. People can get earth awareness. Oh yeah, colossal ants. They like to throw people around. So it's a summon. You beckon it. Explains what it does. Base attack 2. But if a champion or summon is dealt damage by a colossal ant, then place it on any spot around colossal ant. So you can like pick up somebody, throw them somewhere else, throw them onto a pit, throw them, or just throw them away. It's awesome. Oh man, I need to build a deck around that. And we have a different type of Djinn. So you cast target champion or someone in Tadia Djinn's awareness gains Pacify. And then again, it tells you exactly what Pacify does right on the card. Amazing. I don't need to look up a weird rule or keep like a tip keywords card with me. Explains it right on the card. Thumbs up for that. Pacify. This champion or summon loses their awareness. Oh, dude, that means they can't like attack. They can't. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Ooh, a champion. Probably hear my phone vibrate. Might have to mute that. Hang on. Do not disturb. Alright, so we got Kendra now. Health 19. 150. Pretty high aura. Basic attack near him. Target champion in your awareness discards 2 cards at random. Discarding cards in this game is very punishing. Like you don't want, like there's no like draw 5 cards, draw 2 cards or anything like that. You're not shuffling your deck. You're drawing 1 card at the beginning of each round and that's it. So you're discarding cards for like too much stamina, whatever the term is called, as well as like when people do this. So they discard 2 cards as well as lose 2 health. Boom, done. So you teleport Kendra right behind somebody, beside somebody, use this ability, opening move, they're already at a huge disadvantage. Boom. Gilded Stag. Pretty little stag. Holy attack. Area holy attack. Woo, so there you go. So that will just target one of those spots, but I guess area is all 3. That's cool. Is that a rare? Oh, it is a rare. Ooh. I probably mix up some of the rares, but I'll put the rare with the rares. El Illume. Beckon. Breakthrough. When LM enters the arena, target champion in its awareness draws a card. Oh, there you go. That's how you draw cards. Just have a bunch of these guys beside you. Keep summoning them. No, sorry, that's a rare. Ooh, there we go. We got a tiger. Then we got a rabbit. If a left hook And a gut punch wasn't good enough, you got a power punch. You can only play power punch if you have played another attack ability this round. So like this is a good way to like start comboing things. So you did gut punch and then power punch and then you got another hound. Alright, hopefully this is entertaining enough for you guys. Again, if there's a specific card you want to see again or questions you have, I will be doing some gameplay videos of single-handed, aka solo, or me versus me. Just to kind of show off the game, have some fun, allowing me to kind of break down moves and stuff. To kind of better show off the game. We got tornado winds. Oh, we got a baboon. So blitz means like it's usually when you summon something, they're already exerted or exhausted. But with blitz, they don't get exhausted. Right, so it's like remove all exert tokens. So as soon as it comes into play, it gets exerted and then it becomes unexerted. And then you can just move and attack with it right away. And it's doing 3, which is pretty good. Oh. Then we got good old cleave. So area basic attack, so you just like attack pretty much front, left, and right of you. Typical what you would expect from a cleave move. Again, very thematic. Bunch of spiders or like spiders and scorpions are around. You just cleave them all, and you do 2 damage per one. We have a Bahue. Hurricane sweep, area attack, 3. So you just attack all the way around you. Just like, oh, I'm surrounded, it's okay. Boom, hurricane sweep. It's like a roundhouse kick. Ooh, Sunrise Fox, cure. A target in the awareness gains 2 life. And fire attack 3, that's not bad at all. Not a lot of health, but. Adrenaline. Yamudata. You can only play Yamudata's resurrect ability if another someone has been killed. So it's another way to like, again, if you want to build like a really cool like necromancer deck, when things die, you summon skeletons and other beings and other creatures. You can do that. There's our skeletal token. Oh, did you see that card? I saw it. As well as our aura card. Zanber Dragon. A beacon. Range electric attack. Okay, so you know you're powerful when you hit all 6 spaces in front of you. And you're doing 3 damage each one. And you have flight and you have aerial. Aerial, the only attack abilities that can target Zamber Dragon are range attack abilities. So not every ability will be able to hit them. They have to have range in the title here of their attack in order to hit him. So it's already harder to hit because he's flying, and he's doing this giant electric attack as he flies through and just burns everything. Well, electrifies everything. Awesome. Definitely putting that to the rare pile. Control this. Oh, look at that, a little cub. Fire attack 2. It's gonna burn you, watch out. Then mythical protection. You cannot be targeted by spells this round. So it's a good way to like, protect yourself if someone's trying to cast chain lightning, forked lightning, etc., etc. Well, I guess that's not being targeted. But, yeah. Things like that. Aura transmutation. The next ability you play is reduced by pretty much 1 stamina this round. So that way if you're playing, usually a lot of physical attacks will discard from your timeline instead of reducing your aura. And then Shadow Claw. Alrighty. What's the chance of us getting 2 foils? Probably pretty slim. It's roughly 1 in every 17 packs. And how many packs? I don't think we have 17 plus 17, 20, that'd be 36, 34. I don't think there's 34 packs in a box. So we had one of those. Another Lion Mane Rabbit. Selective Amnesia. Tornado Winds. Breath of Jalara, so you can heal. O10, so you can move around and dodge this stuff. Oh, here we go. Battle Cry. Execute. Target attack ability played by target in battle cry's awareness deals an additional 3 damage. So you can buff yourself. You can buff an attack you did. Oh, let's do a power punch, and then we'll play this. Boom, done. You just freaking doing so much damage. Doing a battle cry, then punching somebody. Oh, another Forked Lightning. Definitely want more of those. The token card. This card is a stack token card. It can be used to represent an ability that's on the stack. It's also an aura card. Oh, nice. Another one of those guys allow you to draw cards if they're near you or summoned beside you. Well, that's quite different. Here's a normal bolt shot, and here's a full arc bolt shot. This one's just a rare, but epics are apparently full art. Jalarian Mist, a Thunderstruck, and then Inferno Ghoul. Alright, I think we've seen most of the cards, so let's go a little bit faster, shall we? If I can, oh yeah, getting better at opening these. Getting a workout while doing this. Flame Jet. Stampeding Force. Enchant. Attach Stampeding Force as a skill. So this goes onto your champion. Whenever you move on a spot, you deal 1 damage to everything else on that spot. So you can either leap around the map and deal 1 damage to everybody, or you can have flight and start dealing damage to everybody as you move around. That's pretty funny. Another baboon. Jin. Oh, there we go. Got this like dinosaur-like creature. Makara. Water attack. Water brand. Everything dealt damage to Makara without water weakness gains water weakness for the rest of the round. And then all water damage dealt to this card is increased by 1. So, right, you're giving people water weakness. So then you want your other water creatures to attack it to get +1 damage against it. Another Decoy Rabbit. Always need more of those. Sunrise Fox. Malicious Persuasion. Target summon. So you're like, literally, you're just like giving off such a bad aura or like just malicious intent or persuasion that it forces a summon to move. Target and summon malicious awareness must move. The target cannot move, they lose 1 health. So you're just going like, oh, we did get another foil. Oh, we did it. We did it, guys. 2 foils. Sidestep foil. Not the coolest foil, but hey, a foil is a foil. It looks really good in real life. Like, it's not as, like, I don't know. It's different from what it looks like on the camera, but boom, that goes to that pile. Got another long. Yep, nice. And what's cool about the champions is that they also come in usually 2 different arts. So even if you have, like, again, you can use whichever one you want. And again, the back is always kind of the full art. So again, you could play with this one and use this one as like a stack token, whichever way you want to do it. Or if you're, you know, if you're both your opponents are doing longs, then you can kind of be the alternate version or whichever way you want to do it. So I really like that, how they have different art forms, or yeah, arts of the champions. So you can pick whichever one you actually prefer. Revenge of the Phoenix. Golgi. Whoa, man, it's a creepy, like, centipede, like, freaking, like, worm that's going to come out of your stomach. Counterattack. An ugly Kai is dealt damage by a champion or summon in its awareness. It deals 2 damage to them. So it automatically just, like, counterattacks when it gets attacked. That is pretty awesome. That's a rare. Oh, there we go. We got a leap. Gut punch. Oh, there we go. We finally got one. We got an Inferno Pits. So literally you're creating an Inferno Pit onto the battlefield. So boom, this spot, this square, is now an Inferno Pit. So anything that moves onto it, placed onto it, summoned onto it, now takes 2 fire damage. That's awesome. And you can put multiple of these around the map and have like hazards. So you're like not just fighting on the battlefield, you're changing the battlefield, to suit you. So I really like that aspect of the game too. I can't wait for them to do more of that kind of stuff. Maybe having like some type of like portal system or something, who knows. Oh, there we go, we got a different kind of spider. We got a Goliath, a Sphinx Eater. Range attack, earth resistance, beckon. Good dome on, there we go, we're getting new cards now, that's pretty fancy. Gotta get that left hook in there. Quick shot, range attack 1. Super simple, boom. 4 off your timeline, boom. You have 2 options to attack. It's not an area, it's just a range attack. So you get to pick. Oh, now we get a fire pillar, nice. A Shifang, giant tiger that's really pissed. Modify it. Baihu conjured from Shifang gains trigger. At the end of the round, sacrifice Baihu. Oh, so this guy can actually summon other tigers. Or I guess that's this person summoning tigers, sorry. It's not a tiger summoning other tigers, it's this like sage like person summoning tigers. What's a spell? Yeah, Swift. Conjure Baihu. Place a Baihu from your subconscious on a spot adjacent to you. Okay, so it just, I guess it just allows you to summon Baihus. Interesting. Well, now we got like a Sphinx type thing going on here. Chimera thing happening, range attack, flight and aerial, okay. Wow, 1 HP, interesting. Mystical Spear. Oh, another meteorite. Then we have Malik. So he has 30 life, the highest in the game, but he only has 80 aura. So he's not a very big kind of like a summoner really type person. So you just really gotta like figure out what to summon and when to summon it. But he also gets 1 reduction when he spends stamina and or when cards discard from his timeline, he gets to reduce that by 1. So he has a basic attack and a heavy attack of 4. So he likes being up and close and bursting already. He's the guy who wants to go around and gut punch everybody. I'm surprised they don't have like a kick in the nuts card though. Another meteorite. Gilded Stag. Dark Brand. Arena Dark Brand. Everything without dark awareness gains dark awareness this round. Wow, just everything across the arena. Everything on the map. Power Punch. Then I got a little cub. Thunderstruck. Love the lightning cards. I think we have 4 packs on each side left. So one's 4, 4, 4. 2 foils. Oh yeah. Dude, oh my goodness, meteorite in a foil would be amazing. Or even a champ, any champion in a foil would be awesome too. Maybe I should have bought 2 boxes. Stampeding Force. We're gonna pretty much earthquake on your feet. Baboon. Jin. Smoke Bomb. Oh, I guess we haven't really gone over Smoke Bomb. Move to a spot in Smoke Bomb's awareness. So you can move back 1 or 2 spaces. So yeah, right, pretty much just like I disappear like a ninja, Smoke Bomb, and then move. Lulu, Core, Beckon, Ultimatum. When he enters the arena, any champion or someone may pay 3 life. If they do, oh, okay. So you summon them, and if they sacrifice 3 life, then they instantly kill this card. So that's interesting. Shadow's Grasp. Move target champion or summon in Shadow Grasp awareness to a spot adjacent to you. Oh, nice. So there you go. Shadow's Grasp is just like bringing them to you. Little hands pop out of the ground and like pull them towards you. Cool, very cinematic. I like it. Dense fog. So yeah, here's another like arena type one. Oh, never mind. This sticks to you. Dense fog, enchant. Attach dense fog as a skill. Spots in anything. Spots not in anything's awareness are considered occupied. Okay, so you're pretty much like, yeah, covering the arena with like a fog. So if it's not directly in front of you, it's considered pretty much occupied because the fog is so thick. So you'd have to like really be careful of what your awareness is on your creatures and summons to make sure that you can like move around. So it kind of slows you down. Nice. Another kind of snake dragon thing. Oh, did we get the alt art? Oh, I think we did. Oh, nice. Wow, we're again so good. No major duplicates yet. Same champion, just different art. Cool as always. Let's go back and look at oh, look at that. Look at that. Yamaraja. Resurrect. Knowledge assimilation. That text is so small, I'm gonna have to move it off camera. When a summon around Yamaraja is killed, send it to its owner subconscious. Yamaraja gains all abilities and awareness of that summon. Oh, so you're literally going around and like taking someone's like life and ability. That touch, when it enters the arena, it kills target summon around it with remaining 3 or less. So you instantly put it on the field, it kills somebody. Whenever someone around is killed, send it to its owner's subconscious, gains all abilities and awareness. It's like, yeah, it has 0 awareness. So if you killed like the freaking dragon that had like the 6 spaces of 4 awareness, and that means you're becoming a flying creature that's like, I pretty much stole the dragon's abilities. Oh, that's a double card. Oh, there we go. Talking about the Xanber dragon, we got another one. So you just kill a dragon, you take its abilities, and then you have that awareness. You have a dragon? Well, guess what? Now I got something better than a dragon. You have a dead dragon. Alright, we got leap. Man, we have a lot of gut punches. Ah, yes, another Inferno Pits. Walls of Avatis. Place walls of Vahis on an unoccupied spot in the arena. Champions and summons cannot move onto walls of a Vahis. So like literally you're just like boom, your section, like this wall appears or someone's out of the ground, whatever way you want to imagine it. And now just like you can't move there. Unless you have flights, of course. Oh, never mind, because it's not considered occupied. So yeah, you just outright can't move there. Or it's not saying, hey, this spot is considered occupied. It's like, no, your champion summons cannot move there, even if they have flight. I have to double check that, but from the wording, that's the way I would say it works. Kodama, left hook. Oh, nice, another quick shot. Flame jet, fire pillar. Sadistic illusion. Let's do some weird dodge mechanisms. Lamb to the slaughter. For the slaughter, sorry. Apocatastasis. Gain one heart for each ability on the stack. Oh, that could be pretty powerful. You just get a huge stack of like 8 or 9 cards going on. Like you and your opponent just counter each other. Boom, 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 boom. Put this card at the beginning, so you gain a bunch of life, and then you lose it all as the stack resolves. That's awesome. Oh, there we go. New champion. Rain. Dark attack 3, living shadows. Move to a spot that is not in anything's awareness, and then you may rotate. So like she's pretty much like the ninja that teleports around the map. 18 health, 90, or it's even less than. No? Okay, never mind. It's more than Malik. There we go. We got our second Baruch. There's our promo Baruch. Alt art. Stone Protector of Ni. The nice it said Ne. Stone Protectors of Ne. Places itself in target champion or summon on the same spot as it is on. What? Oh, so it places itself in target champion or summon on the same spot as it on any spot in the arena. So it can help you like teleport the map around the map, or you can go on the same spot as an enemy champion and teleport it to like a critical location that you need to like pound on them. It cannot move or rotate. So this thing just like teleports around trying to like be placed onto things. Oh, that's pretty funny. Dark Brand. Power Punch. Fear Club. And Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Damn, damn. Two foils. Here we go. We got the Baboon. Oh, I put that card in the wrong spot. Another Cleave? Yeah, we don't have any Cleaves. Wish we had more. Oh, Sphinx Spider. Angel's Embrace. Barkanaga. We got the Djinn. Water Pillar. Oh, look at that. We selected Rain alternate art. Well, I don't know which one's alternate, but whichever one we get first. No, so I'm just saying alt art. So, same thing, just different artwork. Let's flip that back over there. Just swoon in the like darkness and the ghouls and stuff, just like spirit set. Oh, there we go. We got a gorilla. That's our first one. Rare. That's a rare. Mythic Protection. Every Transmutation. Shadow Claw. Oh, here's a new one. Diabolical Roar. Target champion and Diabolical Roar's awareness discards a card. Ooh, I get two options there. Don't know why there's a glare right there. It's kind of annoying. Hang on, let me move some of the stuff around here to... That wasn't a very uncomfortable spot. Quick shot. Unhinge. All champions shuffle their thoughts into their timeline and draw that many cards. So you just like all champions just reshuffle their hands. So that could be a good thing if you know your opponent has something good and or if you don't have anything good. That's actually very unusual. There's not many cards that do. They'll allow you to reshuffle your deck like that. Foresight of the Ancients. Draw a card for each ability on the stack. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's like 4 or 5 cards. Look at that. I get to draw 5 cards. Shut down. Negate target cast ability played by a target and shutdown's awareness. So yeah, someone's trying to cast something right in front of you. You can just negate it. Just shutting you down. Malicious Persuasion. Anguish Flame. Whoa, this is epic. So I don't know if it's I guess this is full art because it's faded. It's kind of weird that the bolt shot. Oh, I guess because that was a rare. So yeah, epics. So this is the full art. Desperation modifier. Do we always? Oh, I think we already saw this one, but yeah, this is the epic. The full art. Is there a... No, I thought there was a... Oh, new champion, Core. Yeah, I like the bounce going on. Like we're getting almost like we should probably get by the end of this get almost all the champions with all their art variations. I should stop saying alt art, but art variations. Core, Dark Attack, 120, 25 life. Mobius. Kill target someone with 1 health in your awareness. Draw a card. So you can just like instantly kill people that have 1 health. Ooh, there's another Anguish Flame. Perfect. Purifying Wave. Kill all summons. Destroy all alterations. So just a giant purifying wave, resonates throughout the arena. You just kill everything, yours, opponents. I'm tired of your freaking fire, fire pits everywhere. I'm just destroy it all. It's a rare. Searing Light. You deal 2 holy damage to a target in Searing Light's awareness. Underworld Knowledge. Draw a card. There you go. Inferno Pits. That's the card I was trying to remember. Doing pretty good. Look at all these champions. Big old pile of rares. So like, what other game gives you that many rares and just like, oh yeah, or like, oh man, I need 3 copies of this card. I'm never gonna get it because it's a rare. Well, the one thing that they try to do in pretty much the 2nd edition is like they pretty much rebalanced the cards, not necessarily changed any of the stats, but they were like rebalanced in it to pretty much how many copies do you need to make a card playable or usability in the game. So this is really focused on playing or in players, which I'm definitely enjoying, especially after opening up like a Pokemon booster box and then having a bunch of cards that are like, oh, I don't have the stage 1 card, or I don't have the stage 2, or I don't have the stage 3, and I need that stage in order to use the card, and or I want the stage 3 one because it's better, blah 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 blah, because of its abilities. Right, so this is just like, yeah, the rares are just like really powerful abilities. So yes, if you have 3 or 4 of them in the deck, that's really powerful. But to get use out of them, it's okay only if you only have 1 or 2. You don't need 5, 6, or 7 copies like you do, Gut Punch or Power Punch. Inferno Lashback. You deal 2 fire damage to target in Inferno Lashback's awareness, but you deal 3 damage to yourself. So you're dealing more damage to yourself than your opponent. But it's cheap. It's right in front of you. You might be able to kill something and damage yourself, but again, in the long run, especially if something's already weak. Oh yeah, another dude of a rampage toss and foil. Dream come true. Zappy Force, Kodama, Shadow's Grasp, Hurricane Sweep. Nice, got another one of those. Peripheral Vision. Sandstorm. Oh, there we go. We're getting it's a different art. Yeah, look at that. Different art for Erica. So just like, yeah, like nice. Good solid art. Yeah, does it say the artist's name in the bottom? Asad Zafar Kurashi. Probably butchered your name, I'm sorry, but you're an awesome artist. Neurolich, Beckon, Cast, Dark Attack. Pretty expensive. When Neurolich enters the arena, select a summon with 5 chi or less from your memories. So memories is your discard pile. So like he can like re-summon things, which is pretty powerful. Oh, that's a rare. Okay, into the rare pile. Celestial Hegemon. It's a Digimon. Range drain attack 2. Target champion or summon in Celestial Hegemon's awareness loses 2 and still gains 2. So he keeps gaining life. If a champion or summon loses health because Celestial, then they gain Pacify. So when you drain people, they gain Pacify, meaning that they lose their awareness. So it's harder for them to like attack and stuff like that, encounter, etc., etc. Infernal Ghoul, Dark Brand, and then Sidestep. Oh, Sidestep. Foil. I was like, oh, last 4 packs, never mind, we still got more here in front of me. I'm just looking at that booster box like, oh man. Can we do the impossible and get 3 foils? That's how you do it, man. 3 foils. Oh, there you go, Gust. That's a new one. You deal 2 air damage to target Gust awareness, and you push them. If anything is dealt damage by Gust, then they move 1 spot away from you. Then we got Spider. Stable Footing. Execute. Other champions or summons cannot make you leave the spot you occupy this round. So yeah, it counters a Gust. Again, my favorite. Rampage DOS, anything like that. Caboose. Dark Attack, discard 1 card. Interesting cost. Upheaval. Water Pillar. Makara. And I think, yeah, we even got Kendra's got both art for Kendra now. Getting a full set. We're doing it. Who do we not have yet? Oh, we don't have Raha as a champion yet. So we're missing one champion completely. Mangul. Or rare water. Execute. At the beginning of Mangul's turn, it may move to a spot adjacent to a target in its awareness. Subjugation Strike. You deal 6 holy damage to a target in Subjugate Strike. So again, like, it's rare, but like really powerful instead of just like, oh, it's just a rare because people like are gonna be really sought after it, and oh yeah, you need 5-6 copies. Well, guess what? We're gonna make it a rare. It's like, no, like, sure, if you have 5-6 copies of this in your deck, but then again, the cheat cost is pretty high at the top there. But yeah, like, it's still useful even if you only have 1 or 2 in your deck. So I really like what they did with 2nd edition, and it will definitely help me build out my collection here and be able to actually build some sweet decks. Another sidestep. Arcane Shield, always need some defense. Landslide. And then I'll talk about the limitations of cards and stuff pretty much at the end. What do you mean you can have as many copies as you want in your deck? How does that work? Temporal Relocation. Place a target in Temporal Relocation's awareness on any spot, facing any direction. So there you go. You can teleport people, your summons, to an area on the map, or your opponent's people on the other side of the map. So it's going to take them a couple of rounds to come back to you. It's awesome. There's another Lulu. Gain 1 life for each ability on the stack. Decoy Rabbit. Oh. Yep, no, we haven't got a duplicate yet. There's the alternate art. There we go, got both arts for core. So really it's like the kind of purple effect going on. I wouldn't mind seeing, I guess they're almost like the same armor shoulders. It's just like kind of a different way you're looking at them. Oh, there we go, Chrono Walker. Quick Beckon. Decoy when Chrono Walker enters the arena, the champion that beckoned it switches spots with it, and everything targeting them targets Chrono Walker instead. So Swift, meaning that you can play it as a response, as a quick action, even if it's not your turn. So you just like quickly switch spots. At 6 life, does cost 17, but for 17 and 6 life, that's pretty good. And then you swap spots with it. So it's a really good defensive tool, and then again, it does 3 damage, which is pretty good. Oh, there we go. There's a Guardian Balance, a regular one. Haunted Catacombs. Build. Place Haunted Catacombs on the same spot you were on. I've not seen this card before. While a champion or summon is on a Haunted Catacombs, they gain Spectral and cannot play any abilities. What? Spectral. You cannot be targeted by attack abilities. Example, basic attack, heavy attack, fire attack. See, even better, they provide examples. Oh, thumbs up. That's amazing. So that's an interesting way to have kind of a defensive structure on the field. Interesting. I've not seen that card before. Nice, another Chain Lightning. I guess I should be showing the art of the packs. There's the Purifying Wave. Inferno Backlash, Skeleton Warrior, Night Gust, a Rumpo. We haven't got this guy before. Basic attack, carry, and feast. If Rumpo kills a summon, then it gains 1 life. Sweet. So as long as it kills things, it heals. And again, you can heal over its, like, this value here, you can heal over it. Another Sphinx, Shadow's Grasp, Fear, Fire, Hail, build. Same spot as you are on. All attack abilities played by champions or summons on face here gain the Fire attribute. While the champion or summon is on Fire Hill, everything around Fire Hill without Fire weakness gains Fire weakness. So there you go. You just put this, you're on it, and you're like, I'm doing fire damage, just doing +1 damage to everybody. Colossal Ant. Throw stuff around. Do we just get Malik's alt art too? Find him here. Oh, we did. I do like that one better than this one, but hey, we got both. There's the full art for that one. Just you know, just having a giant club weapon with someone's skull and horns on it. That's, you know, that's perfectly normal, right? Epiphany, I draw 3 cards. Formless Gorilla, range attack, so you get a trigger. Enters the arena, it deals 2 range earth damage to target and its awareness. So it just comes out and does damage. Like once you summon it, it's already throwing boulder at somebody. Walls, Buffalo. I guess that was a rare card. That's a rare card. Displace. Then the Cat-tailed Tiger. Alright, here we go. Last 4 packs. I don't know why, but I really want another foil. Like, it just looks so good. You know, I'd be happy with another full art. You know, just a little more epic. Be happy with that too. Well, I'm happy regardless, but oh, jeez. No one's breaking into these packs anytime soon. Smoke Bomb, Silver-Legged Recluse, Left Hook, Arcane Shield, Adrenaline, Whip Smash, Underworld Dealings. Oh, I'm going to read that little scripture here. Have I passed your test, Chaos? Sorry. Have I passed your test, Chaos? Undoubtedly, my child, with flying colors, no less. Good, so now what? Do you feel different? Yes. Then leave this place and bring an end to this war. I don't know why I made the main person sound so not so tough. But hey. Oh, there we go. We got a token. A Demon's Rage. Nice. Another one. Call to the Bones. Place a skeleton warrior summons from your subconscious on any spot in Call to the Bones awareness. Face in the same direction as you, then exert it. Repeat this 2 more times. Why wouldn't I build a necromancer deck? Let's just summon bones everywhere. Ooh, look at all my skeleton warriors. What are you gonna do? Another Walls. Cat-tailed Tiger. A Rabbit. Power Punch. That's pretty good. Call to the Bones. Oh man. Cost 13, but if you were like Kendra or somebody and just keep summoning that, just summon skeleton. I haven't seen a Skeleton King yet, though. Cleave. Martial Sentry. Gust. Wind Slash. Shutdown. Oten. Yamuda. Yamaduda. Oh, there's a token. There's our Yamaharja. Pretty sure that sounds pronounced. Rare, sweet. Got two of those. Oh, another Anguish Flame. Nice. And a sidestep. Man, we're getting the sidesteps galore now. You can just see there's like giant Mesa cards. I think that's what, 3 English Flames now, which is solid for such a powerful card. Watch me struggle opening up cards. That's what this stream's all about. Yamada, Diabolical Roar, Quick Shot, Unhinge, Caboose. Oh, that, yeah, that goes there. And I'll show the stack of cards. Oh, there we go. We did get an epic. Full Art Subjugation Strike. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Boom, epic. And we did finally get Raha. Last 2 decks we get a Raha. Wow, alright, we almost missed that Raha. Champion. So she's more like a person with a bow, so she has a lot of range attacks and really good awareness. So like 22, 95 aura, and then 1 stamina reduction. So like even her area range attack requires 3 cards from your stamina, so 3 cards from your timeline get discarded. But at least with this, it's only down to 2. So you can attack everybody or do 2 damage to 1 person or 1 damage to up to 4 targets. So yeah, there you go. Let's say we're missing someone, and we got another Baruch, so we got 3 of those now. Like 3 or 4 is still pretty good for the number of copies, but yeah, occasionally definitely some you want more, especially if you want a lot of consistency in your deck. Searing Light, Underworld Knowledge, Inferno Pits. Oh yeah, I love Inferno Pits. Alright, so do we think we get the alt art for Raha in the last pack? Or can we get a foil? Is that even possible? Last pack, here we go. Okay, here we go. Place your bets. What do you think it's going to be? Stable Footing? Inferno Lashback? Rampage Toss? Hey, we got Rampage Toss, so this pack is not a bad pack. Air Pillar, Upheaval, Fire Pillar, River of Dye, Create. Whenever a champion or someone moves onto or is placed onto, they gain 1. So you can just like constantly move back and forth and just like 1, 1, 1. Well, I guess it'd be 1, 2, right? 1, move off, move back, move. Or you can throw people or teleport people onto the river and they can heal. Oh, there's our token. Oh, Necro Lich again, nice. No full arts. And funny enough, though, we end with the sidestep. Alright, so I'll bring you over here to see the stacks of cards you get from a booster box. So these are all the champions. So the only thing we didn't get, let's to review this. So we got Malik. Oh, we didn't get Idris or Nubia's alt art. We got Malik's. We got Kun's core. So we got 2 cores. We got both the Reigns. Both the Kandras. Both the Longs. Both the Coons. Both Malik's. Hey, I'd rather have every champion than have every champion's all art forms. So we have 3 champions that we never got their second art form for. Hey, one booster box, get pretty much all the champions. That's amazing. You don't feel limited at all with what your options are, or who you wanted to play as, or build a deck towards. So here's pretty much our epics. Subjugation Strike. It's not a foil, dang it. Foil, Side Strike. Well, I guess it's a rare, but it's foil, but that's why I'm putting in the epic pile. And then full art, Anguish Strike. And then full art, Bolt Shot. And these are all our rares. So yeah, so is it really that much of a full art? Not really. It's a little bit faded, but I don't know. Not too much of a difference with that full art, unfortunately. Well, just because it's such like a long effect. Though it is shortened that it doesn't tell you what fire weakness and dark weakness does. So it is like a little bit shorter, again, trying to show more of the art so you can kind of see that text is below the belt. Below the belt. Because, yeah, they just took off those couple extra lines to make it, to reveal as much art as they could. And then, yeah, Bolt Shot we saw. Those are pretty much exactly the same. So open up a booster box with the commons and uncommons. And me sorting them per faction. And this is where I'm going to explain what cards can you put into a deck and how does that determine what you can and cannot do. So, let's grab a champion. Let's grab Raha. So each champion, that's not the best, there we go, has pretty much 2 factions of cards they can put into their deck. So that you can put, there's names to them, forgive me, I haven't memorized them all. So pretty much yellow cards and blue cards. So, yellow cards and blue cards you can put with Raha. Or if you would want to make an Idris deck, you can put red and purple. So, purple cards over here, red cards over here. And then each champion, alright, some of them coincide with the same thing, so you have a little bit of options. So even if I make a blue and yellow deck, I could possibly use Nubia or whatever else. So it gives you a little bit of options, especially if you want to cater around someone's ability. So you can see yellow and red for Erica. Malika's red and purple. Kuna's yellow and blue. So blue and purple. So you have some options to kind of figure out who you want, either a champion you want to play as and build a deck around them, or a specific card and what champion might complement them. And then of course you have some cards that aren't part of any specific faction, so they can go with anybody. So these are your sidesteps, power punches, left hooks, some like generic summons, lots of sidesteps. So you always have access to some like basic summons and things that everyone has access to. So it doesn't mean that they might not be amazing, it might have different kind of effects and stuff that you're looking for, but at least you know that like anyone has options to these. So it's not like, oh, you pick that person, you can't have any close-up punch attacks, or oh, you pick that person, you can't have any summons. Doesn't look like that at all. So again, pretty much the amount of cards you get, of course, duplicates in this game are not bad. It is a good thing, especially having more than 4. Can be really powerful, especially if it's like a summon. Like again, even if it's a cheap summon, if you get 5 or 6 out of them onto the board, and your opponent only has like 2 summons, because they're just like so cheap that you can just like pump them out, especially near the beginning of the game or later on in the game when you need that backup. So if you get like a stack, like I think the smallest stack is definitely neutral cards, but out of pretty much the 4 major factions in the game, Like you have choice. Like you have lots of options. It's not like, oh, this card is bad. It's usually like, oh no, I'm not gonna go. No, I don't. You know, I don't need an air pillar because I'm not gonna build like an air deck. Right. I don't have many creatures that do air damage. So maybe I want like, and everyone has a pretty good assortment, right? Like red rampage toss is obviously a big signature there, but everyone has some decoy, some alteration, big spells. Sure, there might be more, obviously in different factions, because obviously each faction kind of supposed to focus in one area. But it's kind of nice that like, and right, like red gut punch. So of course maybe red faction's a little bit more. Some of them, like again, Malik might be more close up and personal, but yet Erica still can have red cards. Red faction cards. So like you do have options and ways to build around and figure out, hey, I really like fire pits. I'm just gonna choose the person who has the most aura and just have 7 fire pits, bunch of rampage tosses, and a couple spells, and just throw everybody around into fire pits all day. Okay. So yeah. Right, there's a little bit of everything in each faction, but again, what they definitely cater around, because obviously dark, where like the death is definitely more like, yeah, ghouls and skeletons and rituals and creepy dark stuff, you know, darker creatures and things like that. So, but everything has an option, and so that's pretty much what you build around. Like it's deck building is pretty straightforward for the most part. Like, oh, you need this card in your deck. That doesn't happen too often. It's like, oh, if you're playing Raha, okay, these are a couple like key cards that really complement her. But it's not like, oh, yeah, this is a staple. Everyone has this, right? Like, let's look at the angels, right? Like right? Like, sure, not everyone can have angels. So like, okay, so there might be a staple if you're building a yellow and or blue faction deck, right? But like, maybe like, you know, only 2 copies, which is probably pretty good. But I'm pretty sure they were bumped up from rare. So like, hey, okay, sure, maybe I want 4 or 5 or 6 of these. Maybe I'm happy having 2, because again, they cost 25 aura. 25. You look at like Malik, or yeah, Malik with 80, 25. Like you summon 2 of those, you're down to 30 aura left. What, you're gonna be summoning freaking foxes all day for 4 then? Like that's your only option, right? Like some of the other ones, like Bahas are, you know, 6 aura each after that, and gut punches aren't like, you know, necessarily cheap either. And again, right? It's like the idea is like, okay, sure, then okay, maybe I do want 2 angels with Malik, and then maybe I'll just go with cards that reduce his stamina or reduce his timeline instead. So I can do up and close personal attacks and stuff, right? So I just have a bunch of angel guards and we move up and just pound things to death. Boom. Well, I guess Malik you can't do that, but obviously, right? Because factions don't match. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're picking somebody with, you know, 80 aura, or well, Kenter has a lot. What happened to Raha? Oh, is it Kendra? Yeah, if you do like rain, or right, 90 aura, you summon 2 of those. Like you can't summon 4. You summon 3 at 75. What, you got 15 aura left? So yeah, so that's kind of the way it balances, and of course each deck has to stay under 250 or under chi. Right, so even if you could have 6 or 7, they cost 8 chi each, and you need to be under 250 with 50 cards. So 50 cards, 250 chi or under. So you really gotta like pick and choose your cards and stuff, right? So it's really, I'll probably do a deck building video after this one, and then just pretty much like do a full battle with the decks. I'll do one that I already like have made that I've played quite a bit and got to a pretty good level I'm happy with. So I'll create a deck using these cards actually. Let's do that, that sounds fun. So I'll create a deck using these cards, and then we'll take them up against the beginner decks, the 2-player starter set. yeah, so we'll verse the starter sets, both Idris and Raha. So I will pick a different champion than these two. Play against the starter set decks. See if the deck I made can win or lose. So it's pretty much like me versus the AI, because these are already pre-made. And then we'll face pretty much one of the stronger decks I've made out of the other. Like I've just been like crafting decks like crazy with the cards I have. And I have one deck that consistently wins most of the time. So I'm trying to create a deck that can beat it. So we'll see what happens. So there's gonna be many more videos about this game, because it's just so much fun. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. There's tons of options. Obviously sometimes like, yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna lose this, but it doesn't usually happen right away. Right near the end of the game, you're like, okay, yeah, right. And again, just like any game, you're like, okay, you concede, or you fight to the bitter end, right? And you know, weird things can happen. You know, you play your cards right, you build up a combo that kind of outdoes your opponent's stack, or you counter a bunch of their big attacks. Now they don't really have anything big to hit you with. And you just kind of poke them for 1 or 2 damage, 1 or 2 damage, 1 or 2 damage throughout the whole game. And they're like, boom, 5 damage, 7, 4, 6. And you're like, block, or reduce. And then they can't, like, oh, I can't summon anything else. Oh, you destroyed all my summons. I can't summon the people in my hand. I can't play anything from my hand, so I'm just going to poke you for 2 damage now. And you're like, well, you only have 5 damage left. And I have 3 creatures now because I've been saving my aura. And that's also like a cool thing with the game too, right? Like, do you just start off summoning as much as you can and then only have a few cards to play each turn? Or do you kind of like wait and build up and just, you know, good pace yourself, right? Because that's the idea of like your timeline, your aura. You start off big and strong because it's the start of the fight, and then you slowly wear down and get tired. You lose your mana's dwindling, your timeline, you're exhausting yourself. So stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot more stuff. I really do enjoy this game. I do have a Pokemon booster box opening if you're more into that kind of stuff. I do enjoy both, but I'm definitely going to be hopefully focusing more on this game and giving it more shed light, because it's definitely not getting enough attention for something that's kind of a cross between a skirmish game and a card game, without having to buy all the expensive miniatures and paint and stuff. But still having that like tactical, like, I'm gonna move here, I'm gonna move there. Oh, you moved there. Oh, dang it, you leaped over me. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna teleport over here now and attack that guy instead. So, stay tuned. Lots of fun stuff coming through. Take it easy, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is KC Games.